Good afternoon, this is Jason Shepard with the Ink Room. Quick video here showing the installation of the top bumper paint protection. This is a pretty well used piece and requested over the years. A lot of people obviously put stuff in their trunk, and dragging things over that paint will leave some ugly scratches that we do not want visible. All right, the quick tools, or the tools that we're going to use for this quick installation, are as follows. From right to left, we have the microfiber towel to dab up any excess liquid. We have the yellow Superflex squeegee, and then we have our slip, which is our installation fluid. Slip is nothing more than distilled water, baby shampoo, and isopropyl alcohol. We also include the recipe on the bottle in case you need more, but for this installation, if you buy this kit there, you will not need more than you're given in an 8-ounce bottle. Kits are for sale separately on our website. Check those out under the installation tools. And then last but not least, we have our trusty heat gun that we're going to use for any slight taper towards the edges, and then we'll wrap this up. All right, let's get started. Okay, first things first, we're going to mist the area where we're going to install it heavily. And if I haven't mentioned this already, we're using this slip to clean our surface as well. Then after you remove the protection piece from the backing, you can mist it. This is the adhesive side. And now this is the only particular part about this installation. We have to center it. Your trunk latch piece, whatever you want to call it, here is a great center point. And then other than that, the particular sides, if you can see the divot over here on the right hand side, this piece, and you can see it over here also, that's kind of, you know, you can eyeball it to center it. This piece is made to go over this top lip here, so you can move it back and forth, like I said, to a point where you're happy with where that sits. I'm going to use my finger here to kind of smooth this down to give it a tacky spot, and I'm going to push in on this lip, and then I'm going to mist the top side of this protection piece, and that gives the squeegee a great spot to glide over. As you can tell, I'm just going to go over it a couple times, and after a few strokes, you'll notice that it'll just stay in place. And you can use your microfiber towel, obviously, to dab up any of that excess liquid. Sorry if I'm reaching in front of the camera. And another pro tip is to make sure when you're doing this to always wipe outward, because if you make the mistake of wiping into the actual piece, then we're sometimes dealing with microfiber towel pieces underneath the protection piece. Okay, once we get to this point, like I mentioned, we can then work with that squeegee to get the liquid from the top side out. And I am doing this outside, you can probably tell. Sometimes the temperature fights you. We're right here at close to 70, upper 60s, but at this point, using the heat gun, it will help to taper that ledge down. This is the easier side to bottom. You can just use that squeegee and press with a downward motion until you get all that liquid out. I'm going to go fire up the heat gun and show you the rest. All right, we're back with the heat gun running. As you can understand, heat is going to make the material more malleable, and it also will help with the evaporation process. At this point, I'm just going to kind of apply some heat. Now, if you're doing this on a nice warm summer day where it's 90+ degrees outside, you'll never even need a heat gun. The outside ambient temperature will take care of all that for you. As you can tell over here, all that already lays down perfect. Now we're going to go opposite. Move the heat gun from the right to the left. Make sure you keep an eye for bubbles. Work your way around if you need to. The great thing about that heat gun too is, and it's one of the reasons why the slip formula has alcohol in it, it will obviously evaporate a lot faster than soapy water would. Maybe there were some bubbles there and it pops right out. All right, and the same situation on the top side. Use a little heat, and even with your fingers or the microfiber towel, it does the trick. See, it's going right down all the way quite easily, all because of that heat. And at some point, look at that, it just lays down. Quick and easy. And work the right side over. And that makes for quick and easy work. If you have a couple spots like that, apply a little heat, and just shove it up against the edge. And there you go, all done.